Hey, me and Maximus are hanging out in my office, and I was actually writing about polyvagal theory and ACT, which is acceptance and commitment therapy. And I'm the woman that literally wrote Fully Committed, so I didn't realize ACT was going to be such a pivotal piece to it, except for Shakespeare did tell us that we are all but characters in the lives of others for a time to play parts, taking our taking our entrances and exits from the stage, which is the metaphor for the life that we walk into when we meet another who has a whole world, many worlds onto themselves, in fact. And that is what we really need to see. And as I was writing about polyvagal theory and ACT in relation to the special practice that I'm creating a self care framework around, I was just actually reflecting on the fact that fight or flight with the sympathetic nervous system is activated by a perceived danger to provide energy for defense or retreat. And then I thought, hey, I am working at the Little Souls program at Souls Path where meet treats happen and retreats happen. And I realized that I wonder if part of the reason a lot of people have been resistant and reluctant to actually self care as they could if they were willing to actually take advantage of the opportunity that is in front of them, as he's contemplating doing by coming back into the chair. Hey, off of the computer, please, my love. He's like, oh, sorry. Are keys not for my paws? No, no, they're not. Um, but as I was reading that, I actually saw or thought about the fact that if we go on a retreat, which a lot of people are afraid of actually investing to do because they don't need to, because they're not ready to retreat, they're not ready to retire, they're not ready to give up. Well, what if we've actually misnamed retreating so that it was associated unconsciously with retreating from a battle, retreating from a war, to then see life as a battle or a war that we have to escape from? So, retreating and going on a retreat, I wonder if that actually has subconscious connotations that has been really undermining our ability to fully partake consciously and with commitment. I wonder. Leave a comment down below. What do you think? Let me know. And also, are you interested in learning more about this special ACT framework that I have been developing and thus am writing about? If so, I'd love to know. So leave a comment down below to let me know what this message meant to you, what it means for you, and what you're going to do with it. I have a website, piwu.ca, that is in need of revamping, but until it is, there is a sign-up box where you can actually get emails from me, which for this time I am sending both to my subscribers and also my Patreon subscribers. If I don't start getting more contribution back from the subscribers, though, I might just abandon Aweber and stick with Patreon. However, that just created a potential where I don't get the support that I am looking for. Not just for myself as Maximus. Sorry, that was my last cat who I had for 14 years and absolutely adored. How funny. Oops. He doesn't mind. He's over it already. He didn't even notice. But I did. And then I told a story about a former cat. And that is where we're going to end this message, because there's a whole lot more coming. And it's going to be around inner peace. which is what I have been working on since 2017 when I lived in a condo in Paris on my own with Julius.